Hello Virgos, hope that you're all lovely and well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and this is your love horoscope for March 2019. If you'd like to know more about me and my services, or perhaps join me on my Facebook where I do some live daily energy reads, then just join me there at Bella the Secret Psychic, or just check out the links just down below. So people, I'm a little bit not excited. I guess I am excited about your reading because my guides are saying here, know thyself, be yourself, be authentic in this month. They want you to not judge yourself on your decisions this month, because it feels like in this month you might be. Now, some of that's going to be the retrograde effect, making us be more judgy than normal about ourselves or others, particularly when it's romantic. But they are saying, particularly for yourself, to stop judging the decisions you're making, the choices you're making when it comes to love, to be authentic and to do it your way. They keep showing me old-fashioned Renaissance watercoloured art, and I believe I got the artist right, Monet. When Monet, I believe it was Monet, when he did the watercolours kind of arts, and he also had an eyesight problem, which I've talked about in one of my other videos. And basically, when his eyesight completely, was about to go, because he just viewed the world differently, so he painted the way that he saw things. And when his eyesight was about to really get crippling, his doctor said to him, look, you need to stop doing this, you need to stop doing that, because your eyesight's going to just be blurry forever, basically. And if you ever see some of his paintings, you'll see it's all kind of swirly and blurry, particularly at that stage. And he said, well, why would I want to fix what's going on? Because that's the beauty. I want to see the world this way. It's why I paint the way that I do, because his paintings wouldn't be as powerful if they wasn't for that kind of blended, blurred sort of example. And when you look at that, when you think about source energy and how we're all connected, and how when you look at them, you look at it kind of exuding energy, basically. There is something about you guys and your authenticity that makes you very, very, very magnetic, attractive, everything. And so the reason why my guides bring that up is because they want you to be like a Monet. They want you to be not blurry, but they want you to be a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. They want you to shine. They want you to be different. And that only comes from you doing what you want to do and not what society tells you to be, or somebody else expects you to be, or somebody romantically in your love life expects you to be. So with that being said, there is judgments that you're putting on yourself, but perhaps some of them do stem from, again, what you think other people are going to judge you about. I get here that you need to make a decision fairly early on in the month around who you give your heart to. So some of you are making an actual choice. Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I give it to him or her, or him and her over here? It feels emotional. Feels like you're leaving something behind, but it feels like a decision you have to make. My guides are saying you can't be greedy. You have to make a decision. You can't have two lollipops. You've got to have one. So that's for some of you. For some of you, again, you might be newly dating and then pretending that you are less than, you're holding back on your being not authentic, and they're saying stop overthinking, be yourself. When you do that, it will go better than if you don't do that. The person will see the falsehood and it won't go as well, particularly again because when a retrograde, and people will tend to be much more hypersensitive to the negative and what people do. So if you are always authentic, being that Monet, shining, then that's exactly what they're going to see. They're going to see this one-of-a-kind masterpiece instead of this forgery. So do be authentic. Because, I have to say, Virgos, a lot of you must be being creative this month in ideas or projects, because there's a whole creative implosion in your month that seems to be beyond just your love life. But even in your love life, I get here that you change even to be more you. So I get some of you unconforming from dress wear, to changing hairstyles, to becoming more of yourself because of maybe being enriched by somebody else who just allows you to be that way. Sometimes when I see this can be, again, a real theme about people coming out, about their sexualities or their sexual preferences, their sexual likes, and or including that also in the way that they are intimate, about, again, being much more authentic about those needs, and you being able to share that with a partner also as well. There's a lot of creative bombing happening basically in your sign this month. Work, everything being there. If you didn't do that, you have a relatively happy month, Virgos, when it comes to love. I get it appreciated. I get that, particularly for those of you who had to make a choice, it goes very well because you kind of free yourself from the energy of somebody else that would be holding you back from being, again, authentic. And what I mean by that is holding a secret. That leads to inauthenticity. If you can do that, everything just, I could get you kind of like skipping around and wanting to show off. Look at this new shiny person I've got, or look at how well my relationship is going because I made a choice and I feel so much more relaxed and I can be myself, or look at me, I've come out and I'm so happy about it. Like, you're just authentic, whatever the circumstances, Virgo. So much so that, again, I've said this to only other 2 signs so far. I've still got more videos to make, but you feel like at the end of the month, you're one of the signs that seems to get rewarded for doing the right thing for yourself. If you can stop judging yourself, be authentic, or make this decision, you are rewarded. You get your wish. Now, the wish feels more emotional than it is tangible. So for me, that wish would be about how you feel about yourself, or how something shifts. So if you always felt like, I always make the wrong decision, I'm never loved, nobody ever sticks around. But then if you stop judging yourself and you become more authentic, you can't say that to yourself anymore, because actually, firstly, you love yourself by doing that, but also it feels like the other person loves you, and you can say, well, actually, now I'm finally loved. Like, I might be over egging this, but that's how it feels. There's a reward at an emotional, cognitive level for you that's really going to empower you going forward and uplifts you. It feels like there's some healing that happens because of that also too. Even if you had to let go of somebody, there's healing in that. Wherever we lose, we gain. Always. Circle of life. And that's the overall message. And if you can't do that, and you do remain in the, stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you remain not authentic, then c'est la vie. It will be exactly the same. There will be no improvement. There will be no reward. What have you got to lose? Nothing at all. And that's it. So I'll leave you with this lovely Monet's. Shine. Be that masterpiece. Be authentic. Be one of a kind. Because in this month, it certainly seems to do you wonders. I hope that's been helpful, lovely people. I'll be back again next month. Take care.